morning, everybody. So we're back, and I know you made your goals, right? You did that just like you were going to do. Oh, you forgot? What can I tell you? It's the single biggest thing you'll ever do in your life, become a goal setter. And I'll harp on that forever and ever. I'll never let you forget you're supposed to set goals. So, all right, today though, I want to discuss something different. This is a huge investment that you can make in your business that costs extremely little but will produce such huge results that you can't imagine. Particularly if your business is built on repeat business, right? But even if your business isn't built on repeat business, you want those reviews, right? You want the word of mouth, however it is, but you want people talking good about you because that's worth more money, right? And, you know, not only do the people come back or tell their friends, but they spend more money when they come back, or their friends feel comfortable spending more money. So ticket sizes increase. Everything good happens when you do this little thing I'm about to tell you. And it really doesn't take that long to build into it either. You know, a few months from now, you'll be seeing some results on this, and a few years from now, you'll have a business that's worth many times more. So one simple thing, here we go. This is about building value. All right, one customer at a time, and it's really, really easy. I want to start out with a little story. So a few years ago, I went to India. I was with a tour, and there was this, and as usual on all these tours, I'm the old guy, right? But there was this young woman from Australia, and I forgot what business she wanted to start. She was at the time working in a nursing home or something and hating her life, but she had this idea for a business, and of course I'm Mr. Giant Businessman, right? So like, oh, what should I do, right? And actually, I surprised myself with my answer. I knew, just came out what she needed to, the one thing I could tell her that she could take home. And it's about, I've done this talk before, and I call it 18-ounce pounds. Deliver more than you promise. Now, when you deliver more than you promise, make sure that people know it. So I'll tell you a story in a minute about a lady that sells candy. I opened the box and I saw she gave me more. You know where that story's going, right? But one of the things I used to do in my business, which was a service business, was always hunt for something. I was in the chimney business, right? So, one of the services we sold was fixing the top of crowns. I mean, you could demolish the whole thing, take it off. I mean, several $100 project, right? Or put, for a couple $100, we had a real nice coating that we could put on them. And, there's that service. But then there's also, you just got a crack in there. Well, silicone in a crack on a chimney doesn't really do that much. But, the customer appreciates it if you squirt some silicone in there and come down to tell them about it. So, I'd like say, well, everything looked okay, blah, blah, blah. You had these cracks. Silicone is not really a good way to fix those things, but I did it for you. And, it'll put off the big damage for a little while, but I suggest that you get the real deal done. And, maybe I'd sell into it a little bit. But regardless, they got something for free that was of value to them. And whatever it is in your business, just something. Don't be obnoxious about giving it away. Just, make sure they know about it. But, I call them 18-ounce pounds. I don't really have a pound story, but you get the gist there. But there's a lady I live in a condo, lady that lives here who sells not homemade, but handmade candies. I mean, very, very, very fine stuff. And you pay a pretty good price for a dozen candies, okay? It's a no fooling around deal here. However, when you buy a dozen, the box has got 14 in it. That builds value. I like that. When I bought that dozen candies and there were 14 in there, she had me. And then there's like, I go for massages. I like massage. And the lady that massages me is very careful about the time. I mean, I never get a minute less than my 60 minutes, but I never get a minute more either. And do you know, I go back because it's a great massage, but I am always aware that she provides exactly 60 minutes, not 61. And I can't call it an annoyance. It's just, I notice it, she's not doing it. I appreciate the 14 candies, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I got my 60 minutes. People really appreciate it when they get more than they bargained for. So you can have 18-ounce pounds if you're selling your stuff by the pound. You can have 65-minute hours if you're selling yourself by the hour. Just give something away for free. Yeah, and 13 or 14 piece dozens. They used to call this baker's dozens. All right. So those things will add value, and customers will be less inclined to give you a bad review, more inclined to give you a good review or review at all. All right. They'll pass the word on. They'll call you back. All those sort of things. You get a big star on your chart, and that's what you're looking for, right? Okay. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about. I got to look at my own little notes here. Okay, the one word that'll help you close more sales, make people more inclined to deal with you. Just adding this one little thing in will produce lots of dollars every year. You'll see. It'll be good. You'll like it. All right, I'll talk to you then. Bye. Hey friends, I hope this was useful to you. Would you do something for me? Would you please share this with anybody you know that ought to hear it too? And then would you please give me the thumbs up and subscribe, right? That's kind of important on these things. Feel free to leave comments. All right, thanks a lot. And now get out there and do some winning.